Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So today, Ethereum forms a new high. Bitcoin is about to form a new high. And the crypto market cap did form a new high. Today is just a really fantastic day. Very, very exciting. What a way to start off the new week. So let's talk about what's going on with Ethereum, Bitcoin, and also a lot of promising altcoin news from today. So thanks for tuning in. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out the brand new and redesigned CryptosRUs.com. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are too. I mean, there's not much to be complaining about today with crypto. Look at Bitcoin, 66.2, right? Previous high was 66.8, 66.9. So we are less than $700 away from forming a brand new high with Bitcoin, right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to form a new high, and 70,000 is right around the corner, right? I've told you guys this. Sometimes Bitcoin just seems like it just goes sideways until it doesn't, and it's ready to move, and it looks like it's definitely ready to move right now. In addition, Ethereum is closing in at 4,800. 4,791 was today's high. It's a little bit off, but it's about to form a new high too. And overall market cap is creeping closer and closer to 3 trillion market cap. Just to put things into perspective for you guys in terms of how massive Bitcoin and Ethereum already are, look at this. Top assets by market cap. This is the biggest companies in the world, including exchange traded funds, crypto, precious metals, and just, publicly traded companies. Gold sitting at number 1. Look at where Bitcoin is right now. 1.25 trillion. It is about to surpass silver. That is no easy thing to do. This is the global silver supply, physical and paper, and Bitcoin is closing in at it, about to flip. It already flipped with the likes of Facebook, now known as Meta, also flip with Tesla. Even though Tesla has been so hot, it's still above that. And pretty soon it's going to flip above silver, and then Amazon, and then Google, all the way to the top. Eventually it'll flip gold. Probably not this cycle, but there's a really good chance it could be sitting at number 2, right above Microsoft by year end. And I didn't know Microsoft flipped Apple. That's pretty significant. But anyways, and it's not just Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum is now bigger than JP Morgan. Not even Bitcoin. Bitcoin is well above JP Morgan, more than double. Ethereum itself now is bigger than JP Morgan, bigger than Visa, bigger than some of these brand name companies. United Healthcare, Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, LV. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have been buying a lot of LV for your spouse, but yeah, bigger than LV, Bank of America, Home Depot, and it goes on and on and on, right? Even Ethereum, the way it's going, Ethereum will be flipping silver, and Ethereum will be in the top 10 in the near future, and probably end up being like the top 5 by the end of this cycle too. That's how large Ethereum is right now too, and how large it's going to get. So it's massive in terms of how big they are and how big the overall market is. But the silly thing is, it's just getting started. This is just the beginning too. Really the beginning, right? Now, what else is going on? Well, Plan B, stock to flow. He has 2 models, stock to flow and stock to flow X. Which one is it going to be? He did update this. So, we were kind of hovering over here in the yellow and green. Now it's turned red. So, according to him, this is the second leg up. And it's either going to be at 100,000+ according to stock to flow, or 288,000 by stock using stock to flow X, or somewhere in between 100 and 288,000, right? Maybe 150, maybe 200. Take your pick. Take your pick. And I do think we're going to end up between those two. I think we're going to be higher than 100,000, but lower than 288,000. So somewhere in between. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, what else is there? According to Willy Woo, this looks like a hand-drawn picture. I know it's not, but it looks like, you know, he hand-drawn this. But contour map of every Bitcoin at its price. They change hands between investors. Huge price validation between 50 to 60,000. Bitcoin as a 1 trillion asset class, IMO, is now cemented. Hard to see it dropping below this zone. So Willy Woo is basically declaring that Bitcoin will never be below $50,000 ever again. That's a big statement. That's a big statement. Some people are still thinking we may have, you know, a 75, 80, 85% drop from top, right? Depends on how high Bitcoin goes. And if it happens, it could go down to 50,000 or, you know, somewhere around there, right? But according to Willy Woo, this will not happen again. We will not see Bitcoin below $50,000. Interesting. Is he right? Only time will tell. Seeing how high we go, then we can kind of calculate. Right now, Bitcoin, other positive news, whales that hold between 10,000 to 100,000 Bitcoin. We're talking about some of the largest whales out there, have accumulated 43,000 more Bitcoins in the last 5 days. This includes the likes of Michael Saylor and all these other public trade companies that have a ton of Bitcoin. Guess what they're doing? They're accumulating more. And I've been telling you guys that they just keep accumulating more. They finally get it. They realize the retail investors that's been leading the way had it right all along, that Bitcoin is a store of value. It's a hedge against inflation. And it may one day dethrone the USD, the mighty USD. And now that's why they're all stocking up now. They're all panicking. They all want to have a Bitcoin strategy. And this is why they keep accumulating. And retail investors are also accumulating. I mean, it's not just the whales. Everyone is trying to accumulate right now, right? So things are looking good on pretty much all fronts. Also, Spain, at least one Spanish bank is launching. We're preparing to launch a Bitcoin spot ETF. And we've been hearing a lot about this around the world. It's only going to get bigger. But there is a rumor. There's a rumor that we may get a spot Bitcoin ETF this week. Rumor that maybe Grayscale is going to get approved and convert their Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot ETF. Big rumor, big rumor. If it happens, we will see the biggest explosion ever, like in history. No, not in history, but it'll be absolutely massive. Okay, but I think it's a little bit too early. So I don't know if this is going to happen, but I mean, there's a lot of rumors going on about this, so we'll see. 1 second here. Someone happens to be knocking on my door, but I don't want to interrupt, so I'm just going to ignore them. Anyways, what else is going on? Crypto.com is moving up in a big way today. And that's because they have launched their brand new NFT Marketplace, right? So it's already big if you look at who signed up. Austin Martin, Snoop Dogg, and many others that have already, I don't even know, they've already sold this much. I mean, that's crazy in terms of how much. But anyways, Crypto.com is one of the bigger advertised exchanges right now. I mean, they're going all out with promotions and sponsorships and partnerships. And you know what? Yeah. So NFT Marketplace launched, and that is why they are doing pretty well today. Up another 14%. They keep climbing and climbing and climbing. They're going to be within the top 20 pretty soon. Now, besides Crypto.com, I have some Solana news. There's a conference going on. Brave, Basic Attention Token, have partner up with them, and it seems like wants to integrate a wallet right within the Brave browser. So that is pretty positive. You have a ton of people using a Brave browser, millions and millions and millions per month, right? So this integration not only helps BAT, but also helps Solana. And also the Graph, which is a project that helps projects create APIs, also partner up with Solana, and all the current, projects and all the new projects will be able to utilize the Graph. So that's pretty positive. Although I'm quite surprised Solana is not moving today. Kind of expected with these news they would have moved, but regardless. What else is there? Avalanche has formed a new high and continues to go above. Now it's at above $90 because Voyager just added them. Voyager's been prepping themselves up, trying to get into a lot of things like DeFi and so forth, but they have opened up Avalanche now, so you can actually trade Avalanche on Voyager, which is pretty good. Also, besides Avalanche, Crypto.com and Solana, Cardano. There's some Cardano news. So this is breaking news on CryptosRUs.com. This is what I've been telling you guys. You guys need to get on CryptosRUs.com daily, okay, to check out all the latest news, ones that others haven't even broken yet, okay, including this one with Sunday Swap, right? They have made a big integration with one of the biggest wallets of Cardano, which is, what is it? I always have a hard time pronouncing this. Yoroi, I think. So they have made that integration because they feel like they're on a brink of coming out with a fully working DEX within the Cardano ecosystem, right? And this could be absolutely huge once it comes out. This is what everyone is waiting for. All the Cardano fans that are staying loyal, they are waiting for this, and I am too. And all the naysayers could say whatever they want about ADA being a stable coin, but this is coming. And I think this is pretty significant. And if it works as well as it does, and it gets integrated into all the major wallets like Yoroi and Daedalus and others, right? It's going to be absolutely massive for Cardano. So this is going to be within the next few weeks, at least according to the team, right? Also, what's on CryptosRUs.com is off the blockchain store. You guys want to get all the crypto apparel, merchandise, cups, shirts, sweaters. Make sure you check it out because right now, discount 20% off of everything and of all your favorite projects and a lot of cool other logos and so forth, right? Make sure you guys check it out. It's right on the webpage and on YouTube. It's integrated, right? And of course, I want to remind you guys, I am George NFTs, which is ending in a couple of days. And there are special benefits to it in case you guys didn't know. But the current one right now is this one. And it's a tribute to McDonald and their entrance into NFT market. But there's a lot of good benefits to holding these NFTs besides supporting me and besides having one of the best NFTs ever created. But there's a lot of benefits. So just want to remind you guys that. All right, what else? Oh, there's something else for Cardano too. There's another project that's trying to become NFT Marketplace, but one that is going to be utilizing smart contract. Little unknown fact is that CNFT, which exists right now, there is a marketplace, but it doesn't really utilize smart contracts, which is why it's operational, right? But this one, JPEG Store, may be the first project to come out of the NFT marketplace that does support smart contract, which of course is what we want, right? That would be pretty significant. All right. That's pretty much it. Overall, today is a pretty good day. I mean, I don't know how else you break it. Are we going to see a new high for Bitcoin? I think so. We're just a couple 100 points away. Ethereum already formed a new high. Binance Coin is about to form a new high. Solana is about to form a new high. I mean, Cardano's a little bit off, and XRP is a little bit off. But Polkadot is about to form a new high. Maybe it did already. Shiba is still hanging in there. For those of you guys who are Shiba fans, it's still hanging in there, which is very promising, right? The fact that it didn't dump more shows that there's a lot of loyal supporters of Shiba. Also, Luna formed a new high. Avalanche formed a new high. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on. And VeChain finally is starting to move because of their new DEX. Well, I shouldn't say new DEX. The DEX has been out, but the new yield features of that DEX, right? And there's many others that's just doing very well. Crypto.com also is formed a new high. A lot of good stuff going on. All right, before I get in Q&A, new sponsor for today, This is an interesting project in the DeFi space. BNPL Pay. And I was wondering what BNPL means. It means buy now, pay later, which really has nothing to do with the project, but that's the name they chose. DeFi loans for real world with no money up front. So what is this? This is a lending project that allows people to borrow uncollateralized. Almost every kind of lending right now is collateralized, meaning you need to put down 50% and or you put down whatever, you can borrow 50% against it, or 33% against it, or 10% against it, depending on your rates, right? So what BNPL Pay is trying to do is, well, if you need to borrow, but you can't put down the collateral, maybe there's someone out there that would be willing to do so, right? It's all transparent and it's based on people that wants to take that risk. And of course, if you do take that risk, there's incentives for that. Maybe your interest is higher or the rates is going to be higher, right? Shorter term. That is what they're all about. So no collateral needed, right? It's basically anyone that can apply. I'm sure there's going to be a ranking system and a rating system based on your history, but that's what it is. If you need to borrow money, you could. And then also in reverse, if you do have a crypto bank or you want to become one, right? You can register and you can choose who you want to lend out to. So it's really basically a decentralized version of lending, but uncollateralized, right? Which you don't really see in the space. Aave kind of started out this way with P2P loans, but they have changed, gotten away from that. But now we're starting to see this again. And obviously with the token, you can also do many things, such as stake in the network and be part of the governance program. Those are pretty standard, right? And also this project, they did make some waves before. They were one of the IDOs that came out of Thor Starter, so they do have a very close relationship with Thorchain, Thor Starter, the whole Thor ecosystem. Also, they did raise 7.14 million already to be able to launch this. So they do have significant backing as well. So quite interesting. And if you look at the roadmap, there's a lot more to go. Obviously, this is a work in progress. They don't have their app yet. They're going to work on that and many other things, adding more liquidity to the system. That's all things that they will be working on in the future. So if you're interested, check out BNPL Pay. Their URL is in the description of this video. All right, now let's do some Q&A. I see some comments. Is KuCoin only exchange for Cardano? Yes, they're one of the biggest ones, but Crypto.com also offers them. I just got done talking about Crypto.com. In fact, they just added them recently, so you can get them on there too. Cardano has been very volatile. I mean, like going up to 20, down to 16, 20, 17. I mean, it's been volatile. Now that people are paying attention to it, right? It seems like there's more people that's kind of trading it, but it has been making tremendous gains recently. Chad asked about Voyager. Voyager is still a good app. I still use it. I still hold some of my crypto on there. But overall, it's based in the US. It's a pretty good, easy to use app. The biggest, I think, draw to it is you could leave your crypto on there and you start earning interest without needing to stake it. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. But there are limitations because there are, like, not everything can be withdrawn. Not everything can be deposited. So it's not like a full-fledged exchange. It's kind of like half. But, I mean, they're okay. Okay. Scrolling up, making sure... Talk about Solana. I would like to know your thoughts on SolRaiser. It's designed for project built on Solana. Is it like a launch pad? I've never heard of that project. Oof. They have not done well at all. Yeah, it's an accelerator. Okay. So the first decentralized developer ecosystem for, I've never heard of this project, but obviously they are not doing well at all. And you know what? For projects in launch, you don't need to have a launch pad. You don't need to have something that helps them, right? You could just launch on your own. There's no reason why you need to. And right now, all the major ones launching on Solana are getting direct backing from Alameda Research. So So I can't recommend Soul Razor. All right. IMX. Okay, I'm not gonna look at that. John, thank you. Holy smokes, ADA is moving. Is it moving? Maybe because this broke, right? Maybe because yes, it's finally moving. Maybe because CryptosRUs.com broke this news, right? Like I said, you guys need to start checking up on my website every single day, multiple times a day, and sign up to the Holder's Herald, which will get you up to date even more. But yeah, I'm glad to see it. All right. Now I'm starting to catch up here. Jeff, always appreciate that. Ice cream for AOM? I don't know what AOM is. Do you mean Adam? Do you think it's possible for VET to hit $1 this cycle? Oh, I mean, they're like 17 cents. Can they do it? That's less than 10x. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's possible. I'm going to say that. It's possible. Riley, I have no thoughts on it. Thoughts on Chamath talking about dumping his locked Solana. Yeah, I saw that video. One thing that a lot of people are not comfortable with about Solana, I think the only thing that you can hold against Solana at this point is that a large amount of Solana is locked up for VCs. So guys like Chamath, seems like he holds a lot, and many others hold a lot. I'm sure Sam Bankman-Fried holds a lot. But yeah, Chamath recently did some kind of interview with a couple guys. Jason Calla something. He's like a famous Uber investor or something. And Chamath and someone else, they're kind of joking around with each other how, whales, will be dumping Solana, or I might dump, or this and that, or whatever, right? So it came off really bad. I think they were joking. I don't really think that's their intention, but yeah, it does make wonder, right? Like, what are those whales going to do? Is that the reason why Solana has gone up so much so fast, right? Maybe. So it'll be interesting to study that going forward, whether or not they were just joking, or they were just really holding, they were just joking, or they were really going to do it. Immutable X is layer 2, so it's obviously awesome. Anything that helps Ethereum scale at this point is fantastic. Do you think BTC and altcoins will cool off over Christmas and New Year's? No, I think it's only going to heat up. If you look traditionally at like the equity market, it heats up at the end of the year, because that's when everyone's in a profit, in the green, and everyone's feeling cheerful, and things just tend to go up and up and up and up. And whenever there's that kind of money flowing around, a lot of it comes into crypto. And a lot of portfolio managers, fund managers, wants to boost their portfolio for next year, right? They want to show that their performance is awesome this year. So they tend to add in a little bit riskier stuff, and a lot of them will probably add crypto. So no, I think it's the opposite. Do you think the bigger games coming out? Do you follow the bigger games coming out? No, I don't. I don't follow myself. I don't get into games at all, so I don't follow it mostly. I've heard of a few big ones, but not any of the new ones. Heroverse. I'm sorry, never heard of that. A lot of FUD surrounding ETH gas. How does ETH maintain relevant in the future considering the gas? Because when the Ethereum 2.0 comes out, they will be able to implement sharding, which is a new way to scale, and that will solve their issues. A lot of EVM compatible chains already has sharding. Elrond has it, Harmony has it, Phantom has it, Zillicut has it, and they're working already. So it's just a matter of time before Ethereum gets it. Have I looked at Handshake? I have not. Will you make a video instructing new people not to take TA too seriously? Think Bloody Sunday this year. That turned out big nothing. I mean, Joe, that's the thing. Some people will swear by it, though. I mean, it's a losing battle, right? So I think, in my honest opinion, crypto, because it's so small, volatile, can be manipulated, TA works 50% of the time. 50% of the time works, 50% of the time it doesn't, right? Shorter terms, shorter time frames, when there's less volatility, yeah, it'll probably hit certain levels, right? Fibonacci levels, or hit Bollinger Bands, and indicators, RSI will tell you if it's oversold or overbought. But long term, just it's really hard to predict because there's so much money that can be flowing in and out. Any given news can cause money to flow in and out, and external factors, right? So that's why I think it's really easy to just focus on fundamentals and holding and dollar cost averaging. I mean, it's a strategy that works. It just does. Anyone that's been with me for more than 6 months can testify that that is the ultimate strategy. And you'll make more by just doing that than trying to trade. No matter what traders say, they'll never be able to make more than the long-term holders. That's just how it is. So there you go. What are your thoughts on VestDex? I think it's a big thing. If they can implement those yield farming pools, right? That could cause a lot of VET to be locked in, and that could be very positive for VeChain. XTM. I don't know what XTM is. Chances of a huge dip in the next few days, like we saw in May. Why? We just came off of dips. No, I mean it could happen. Is it likely? I don't think so. Why would it? Darren says my new assistant Darina is now George. Please give her a shout out, Darina. Hopefully that I said that right. Can you do a deeper dive on MTV and its potential? I have looked at it before, not a super deep dive, but nothing really stands out that makes me think that they're really going to blow up. If they do, it's awesome. But, you know, a lot of times it comes down to marketing too, not just technology. So they need to get themselves out there so that people will actually care and buy and hold. That's important. XR Radix, I'm not sure about it. It sounds familiar. EDX? No. EXRD. Wow, they have been doing really good. I mean, that's crazy if you look at it. So last 7 days, 300%. They're above 1.5 billion. I don't know too much about this. Layer 1 DeFi done right. Earn 12% staking right now. 1,000 more scalable than Polkadot and Avalanche. They're making some big claims right there. They're making some big claims right there. DeFi sucks for developers. Okay, we're going to make it fun again. 1,000 more DeFi security. Nearly $1 billion of DeFi hacks. This puts everyone Radix fixes this. Well, there's a lot of big claims right there, right? I cannot say if it's true or not, but they could be. You know, they're still a little bit smaller than Cardano or right around there. It could be the next one to really take off. I mean, they have been taking off in the last 30 days. So I have to do more research into them. Could be a good one. Could be a good one. What else is there? Saying, thank you. Can you check BTC leverage? Claims all-time high. Let's see. I don't even know what the symbol is. I think it's BTC long. This is First Futures, VMAX. Yeah, Bitfinex. No, it's not. I mean, it's climbing, but I mean, compared to this is Bitcoin longs, leverage longs on BitMEX or Bitfinex, I should say, and we are not near the top here, which was in July. And there's a couple stints, February and April. So, I mean, we're lower than obviously compared to January, but it's not even as high as here back in September. So, I don't know where you saw that from. All right, guys, last few questions. Forgot to say your last digit for the giveaway. I did not forget. I'm purposely holding off. I can't make it too easy, you guys. It's a big giveaway. It's just an enormous giveaway. So in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, CryptosRUs.com, go to giveaways. And then I have 2 giveaways, 600,000 subscriber giveaway, right? So I randomly give out a digit. I've given out 2 already. And then the year-end giveaway, right? That's absolutely huge. I've been running it for quite some time now. 5 ETH giveaway. It's absolutely huge, right? And there is a digit in there that gives you 200 entries. So that last one that you need, I will be giving out this month. So you guys have to watch every single stream or you're going to miss it. But both of these are pretty big. Pretty big. All right, guys. I'll let you guys go. Overall, hey, today is a pretty fantastic day. It may get even better, right? So buckle up. Hold on. We're about to go to the moon and beyond, right? So I'll see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.